Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ATR's War, Bedlam Media's premier wrestling podcast covering AEW to WWE. I am Sam the SLB, future governor of NXT and co-host of ATR's War, ATR Rising Sun, as well as the host, that's my other show, whatever. Alongside me today is the man behind X-Wrestling's Nostradamus, Scott.
Oh, God. Well, we were all on assignment last week, so apologies for not giving anybody any information, but we will be going over the last 4 major shows, along with some other news and some cleanup, and then we'll get back on the ship because SummerSlam is literally this upcoming Saturday. So yeah,
and Sunday,
exactly. First ever two-day SummerSlam.
And also with us, the third man, that kind of hurts saying on this episode, the man in black, the main recipient and the beneficiary of the Clone Ethan 2026 campaign, my co-host from HR Rising Sun and current Bedlam Media champion, Ethan.
There'll be no acknowledgement today, sir.
Oh, no, that's not for me. It's for the cat. Well, you know what? Let's just jump into it.
All right. I do want to make a quick note here. John the Statman has been joining us a little more frequently. I think it's probably best to say that he is. I'm saying this on an episode he's not here. So you're going to be like, well, he's not full-time. He's back with us. He's back. He's not just a guest right now. Obviously, he's doing his due diligence and letting us know if the Fantastic Four movie is good. So hopefully it is, and we will find out from him. Let's get right into it, guys. Before we begin, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Guys, on TikTok, we are on the road to 500. As of the time I'm talking, and I have the volume on, we're at 421, guys. Can you get us to 500? Hell, I'll take 450 by SummerSlam. All right. So, before we begin anything, it's been a whirlwind of a week. Obviously, there's been a lot of deaths going on, but I think there's two of them. Most important. Well, first of all, we'll start with Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne passed away at 76 years old. I know some people are like, well, this is a wrestling show. Yeah, I get it. Wrestling show. First and foremost, the man's been involved with the company longer than Ethan and I have been alive.
Yep.
His first appearance was at WrestleMania 2.
Mm-hmm.
His songs have been all over the place in WWE. You know, he's made his appearances, and myself as well as Ethan, we're metalheads. So I mean, it's not like, you know, this is kind of a big deal, and it's not just a big deal. Oh, he was a rock star. The man was the very first voice of the very first metal band. So big deal. R.I.P. the man himself. We thought the drugs would get to him. Clearly not. That's all for Keith Ritchie. He's still kicking, you know.
Yep.
So on my next note, yeah, I know. I'm trying to make light of the situation, but, you know, R.I.P. Ozzy. The next one is a big one. The legend, the man, the myth. That was not in order. That's okay. Hulk Hogan, the man who you could arguably say helped blow up professional wrestling in the 80s, passed away at 71 Thursday. Actually, the day we're recording this.
Yep.
So this is very fresh in our minds.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think it's very important to bring up. We kind of had a quick break about this. Very upsetting. You know, sending our best to his family, his kids, wife. Not great in the past 10 years. All right? Not great. Made some questionable decisions, arguably so. This is what I kind of want to say in summary, and then I'll let the boys here, you know, give their feedback. I think I can talk for everyone here when we say, despite everything that's going on, he is a wrestling legend. We will not be smearing his name at this time, nor are we going to sit here and shit on the man. You know, I think we've said that, you know, he did make an apology, whether you want to agree with the apology or not. He is now with the higher being, you know, the man upstairs, and let it be there. I'm saying we will not be interacting with anyone who decides to go, you know, man should be burning in hell. So we're adults here. So anyone else want to add to that?
No, you basically took the words out of my mouth, Sam. So
pretty much. pretty much. I I had the unfortunate news of breaking this news to one of my coworkers who's a little bit older than I am, but he stopped watching wrestling in maybe the around the time of the Attitude Era, and he really watched a lot of stuff in like the 80s and and stuff like that. So as soon as I found out from Ethan, when Ethan put it in the group chat, we all went online like, oh God, we confirmed. And so I broke the news to him, and I felt like the poor guy felt like I shot him in the chest, but he was very thankful that it came from me and not from somebody else. But it's just like, yeah, like Hogan, for all the stuff that happened towards the latter part of his life, you can't deny what he did in the 80s and then again in the 90s. He helped WWF at the time become the biggest thing in the world for them, or in probably, if not in the United States, in Canada, and in North America, but the whole world. And then again with WCW, when he was the third man, going back to what Sam had said at the very beginning of the show. Also, we talk about, death being in threes. Hogan technically was the third person in a group, Ozzy being second. And then I can't remember the actor's name, but the gentleman who played Theodore Huxtable was the first one to die earlier this week. So that crazy thing, and like Hogan being the third man on that too. It's like, oh man, like there's a joke to be made here, but let's not do it. It's just a sad day. Like this whole week has sucked, and it's only Thursday. So I know tomorrow is Friday for us recording now, but hopefully by the time this drops on Monday, we get some good news for stuff.
I think somebody said something about how this has been a bad day for particularly Gen X.
Yeah.
Because the 80s, I mean, Ozzy, after he left Black Sabbath, arguably became bigger than that band.
Right.
With like songs like Crazy Train, Mr. Crowley, and whatnot. And then Hulk Hogan, who I would even argue transcended the sport.
Oh, absolutely.
I knew who Hulk Hogan was before I watched wrestling. My parents were wrestling fans, and then they stopped watching for obvious reasons in the 90s. But I knew who Hulk Hogan was. My brother, to this day, still has his Hulk Hogan Wrestle Buddy with the belt.
Nice.
Had our wrestling action figures and whatnot, but we knew who he was.
Yep.
So, well, I think that's what we want to say here. Yep. If everyone else has said their piece, I know Ethan is jittering with talking about results.
Don't call me out like that, brother. Come on.
He's scratching that itch. He's like that. Hey, you guys get any more of those results?
But before we hop into that, guys, like we said, SummerSlam nights 1 and 2. We will have our pick show coming up later this week. Keep an eye out for that. Second of all, and later in the month, we have Forbidden Door. The fun doesn't stop.
Nope.
And Clash of Pairs.
Yep. I think that's August. So yeah.
At the end of the month. Yeah.
Ironically, I'm out of the country for Forbidden Door, so that's gonna. We'll talk offline. Yep. I totally forgot about. Actually, I think I'm like I'm out of town for like 2 pay-per-views. I got the one that's in Columbus Day weekend, and then Forbidden Door. And I'm like, why does this happen? Why does this happen to me? Anyways.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Pretty much. Guys, July, crazy month.
It was a rhetorical question, but Ethan's like, here's your answer anyway.
Crazy couple of weeks. So we had Great American Bash, we had Evolution. I'm going to say we had Saturday night's main event because we did have Goldberg's last match.
True.
However you feel about that, it happened. It finally happened. All in Texas. And then the following week, Slammiversary. Mm-hmm. So Ethan, before we, let's just get right into it. I want you to just read off the results and give us the Ethan picks for each show.
I know this isn't a pick show, but can I run down rank Supercard of Honor right quick?
Oh, we got time.
Yeah. That was supposed to be Sam and Mai's Bedlam of the Bank show, but since there were like 4 matches by the time we were going to do our pick show, and Sam had to leave, so we were going to have to record early, we decided to say, nope, this isn't going to work. And I think the next one, Ethan, you said was in September?
No, so I tagged you guys on Twitter for this. It was supposed to be September, but NFL season's back up. So they pushed it to a week earlier on the end of August.
Okay, so then that will be when Sam and I will clash for the Bedlam in the Bank, and then one of us will take Ethan's title away from him for the rest of the year.
Good.
We'll get the points in a minute, but uh, so Super Card of Honor. I have 5 Ethan picks on this show.
Nice.
Ooh.
So pre-show, Blake Christian beat Jay Lethal. Defeat Jay Lethal 8 minutes and 9 seconds. 6 out of 10. 6-man tag match. Alex Reynolds, Evil John Silver, Dark Order. Remember those guys? Defeat the Frat House, Gift Garrison, Cole Car, Impressive Fans, 10 minutes, 29 seconds. 5 out of 10. Demonte, remember her? Defeat Lady Fraz in 5 minutes, 58 seconds. 6 out of 10. Excuse me. In main event of the pre-show, the Von Erichs 6-man tag. But they're in Texas, so obviously you got to get them on the show.
Yep.
Defeat the PR athletes Ari Devar and Tony Nese, 8 minutes, 41 seconds. 6 out of 10. It was fine. Main show starts off Ethan pick here. Head to Sarah defeat Michael Oku, 11 minutes and 32 seconds. And Tony Khan's now favorite match. Let's throw money out of here. This time for $50,000 in a 4-way match. I wish I had that money. Air Fox defeat Adam Priest. Lance Jr. and Lee Johnson, 9 minutes, 14 seconds. 7 out of 10. For the Peer Tower, Lee Moriarty defeat Blue Panther, 13 minutes and 19 seconds. 7 out of 10. For the round World Tag Titles, Sons of Texas, Dustin Rhodes, and Sammy Guevara. We'll get Dustin Rhodes at the all-in stuff because if you know, you know. Defeat Carly Brown and Sean Dean the Infinity at 15 minutes and 4 seconds. 6 out of 10. It was fine. And then after the match, Dustin Rhodes like, I challenge you to a match at the all-in pre-show. We'll get to that in a minute, but yeah. For the men's TV title, Nick Wayne defeat Teton, 16 minutes, 11 seconds. Second Ethan pick, 8 out of 10. For the interim, why are we going to this again? By the way, spoiler, Mia Shirko was injured. So now this title is cursed. No offense. Mia Shirko and Maya Yamashita, prayers on Yuka Sakasaki at 13 minutes, 47 seconds. Ethan pick, 8 out of 10. Another Ethan pick, Athena retains women's title with Thunder Rose, 18 minutes and 50 seconds, 8 out of 10. This is spoiler in my top 15 of the year. Bandito retains the Ring World title over Konosuke Takeshita at 29 minutes and 25 seconds, 10 out of 10.
Nice.
I should have known a Takeshita match was going to be in the top 15.
Yep.
Oh, trust me, Sam. There's gonna be few. If you have time, that's the one match I circle like notebook watch when you can, if you can find it. Scott, look at you.
Probably find it on YouTube at this point.
Yeah, when you have time. I wish to catch one, but I forgot it's right before G1. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Yep. So that was super card. That wasn't a big show, but figured I have a few Ethan picks on there.
Great American Bash.
Oh yeah, we'll go with that.
Well, technically it's in order, so Great American Bash would be first.
Yeah, well, them and All In went against, but I'll tell Bash first because I watched that first. Javon Evans v. Jasper Troy, 13 minutes and 39 seconds, 6 out of 10. Oh, by like 2 Ethan picks on the show. Nice. The first one of 2 for the women's North American title. Sol Roca defeating Izzy Dim for 11 minutes and 43 seconds, 8 out of 10. The other Ethan pick for the men's side, Falls Canada match, Ethan Page v. Ricky Sings at 14 minutes and 47 seconds, 8 out of 10. And the meat match, meat division title, Alba Fair retains over Ishiki Inamura at 13 minutes and 19 seconds, 7 out of 10. And the main event, I'm actually a little surprised this main event, but in a way I'm not, because obviously Evolution was the next night. So, Blake Monroe and Jordan Grace being found Henry Jason Jane. We'll get to her at the Slammiversary stuff. At 16 minutes and 32 seconds, 6 out of 10. It was all right, but personally, I think the NXT title should have went because that's the world title. But in a way, I get why they main event, but yeah. It might tell us Saturday's main event too, by the way, since it's Gore's retirement.
No.
All right.
No, I think we all know what happened there.
Yep.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Now it's time for All In.
Now I go to All In. So, oh, by the way, the Bash, I won that one.
Yes, you did. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So All In Texas. By the way, I like that stadium, and I like the afternoon shows. Let's keep it.
It's true.
I think Tony. I know it's in Texas, like in the States, but I think Tony Khan wants to keep that afternoon because they're mostly in Wembley. Like that's probably why. I'm okay with that. 6 hours, by the way. Why?
I had to watch this after when I came back from my trip. This took me all day.
Sorry, 8 hours if you count the pre-show.
Oh, yeah, with the pre-show, yeah.
It's like being at WrestleMania 33 all over again. But continue.
Mhm.
It actually beats WrestleMania 35, by the way. So I'm glad I brought WrestleMania.
Damn.
So the first of 3 pre-show matches. I'm gonna be honest, these are all skippable. Well, one pre-show match you can watch, but Sons of Texas defeat Shinto Promotions at 7 minutes 11 seconds. Yeah, 5 out of 10. It was a way to get Kevin Fun Eric on there too. Unfortunately, Big Boom Major was on the show. You can hear my excitement. Teal of the conglomeration of Hologram, Kyle O'Reilly, and Tomohiro Ishii. By the way, did you guys see the picture of Ishii and the Whistler together?
Yes.
It's his
Yes.
son. Defeated Don Caspiano, Hitchison, Lance Archer, Rocker Romeo, and Tripper at 12 minutes 52 seconds. Not a bad match. And by the way, Big Justice has one of the shittiest spears. And Tripper had committed child abuse because he pie faced him. Yeah. This is a match you can watch on the pre-show. Scott's rubbing his head. FTR defeating Outrunner 16 minutes 12 seconds. I like their collision match way better. That's an Ethan pick, by the way. Their collision match. This match here is 7 out of 10. Main show for the trios titles: Kazuri Shibata, Parasoft Samoa Joe of the Ops defeating Death Flowers, Claudio Castagnoli, Liria, and Gabe Kidd 14 minutes and 29 seconds. 7 out of 10. Surprised that opened, honestly. 14-man Casino Gala match. MJF wins it. He defeat Anthony Bones, Bandito. All right, hold on, let me get my Excalibur before he's going. When he goes super fast. Brody King, Josh Alexander, Juice Robinson returning.
Nice.
Beardless Juice Robinson.
I saw a picture and I was like, what? No.
It's Bo Dallas Undertaker and a love child.
Yep.
Kanowski the Cash Check, Kota Ibushi, Mark Briscoe, Mass Caster, Mystico, Ricochet, Rodstrom, and Beast Mortis at 34 minutes and 52 seconds. This did not need to go 34 minutes.
It's a lot.
You could have cut 10 minutes from this match. 7 out of 10. This was originally supposed to be Cole versus Fletcher, but Cole had to vacate because of health issues. He didn't post it.
They said it was a concussion.
Concussion. Okay. Fightful reported after, but I think he said health issues, but we
Yeah.
all know it's
Yeah.
concussion.
Yep.
Dustin Rhodes winning it. So he's 3 belts, Dustin.
Yep.
Defeating Daniel Garcia, Kyle Fletcher, Sammy Guevara, 14 minutes, 23 seconds, 6 out of 10. I mean, good for Dustin, but we all know Fletcher's going to win it in the future.
Yeah. He's already angry.
Pissed off, Kyle. Ethan Pick here. Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay with the Young Bucks at 26 minutes and 16 seconds. And because the Young Bucks lost, they're no longer EVPs. Storyline. 8 out of 10. Women's Casino Gala match. Athena, which I'm surprised I called that one right. Shawn the Dark guess. Defeating. If this is 12 women, by the way. Actually, technically 13 because Sky Blue kept fucking interfering. Way too much. House of Torture, if Sam knows. Defeating Alex Windsor, Julia Hart, Chris Challenger, Megan Bain, Mirsha Kawa, Queen Amana, Shuri, who debuted from Stardom. She's taking a hiatus. And then she got an elbow surgery, so she's getting that money from AEW. Get that money, sister.
Right.
Dave Mello, Tekla, Thunder Rosa, 1 go at 27 minutes in 1 second. 7 out of 10. Like my only 2 nitpicks was the Sky Blue interference. And actually, yeah, you probably could have got a couple minutes from this match. This is why the show was 6 fucking hours.
Right.
Honestly, this World Tag Title match could have been on Dynamite. Didn't really need to be on the show. I get why, but her syndicate is Bobby Lashley, Shawn Bench between Jet Speed, Kevin and Mike Bailey, and the Patriarchy, Chris Cage and Nick Wayne. 18 minutes 59 seconds, 6 out of 10. And by the way, Nick Wayne has turned on his own father. How
You
dare
hate
that?
to see it.
And then Copeland pulls a Jeff Hardy. He literally runs across the stage that way, runs across the stage that way. He's like, oh, gotta do my pyro.
Meanwhile, Nick Wayne could have done like 18 concertos to Christian while Copeland's running around like an idiot. And then he tells him to go find himself. You should have found your way to the ring, sir. Jesus Christ.
At least Jeff juked while running to the ring.
I know, right?
I know this is gonna sound corny, but I kind of wish she just pyro and then both on the ring. But it's crap. But yeah, like Scott said, Nick Wayne could have hit like 20 concertos. 6 out of 10, by the way. Another Ethan pick here. Tony Storm defeating TBS Chamber Mercedes Monet. Oh my god, her creative control, guys. At 25 minutes and 11 seconds. 9 out of 10. Ethan pick. Another Ethan pick. Kondo champ Kazuchika Okada defeat international champ Kenny Omega at 31 minutes and 5 seconds. 9.5 out of 10 because fucking Baldy got in the match. Don Callis. I'm like, why? We all know we're getting part 6.
Yeah.
Because they are tied. It's 2-2-1. So. Oh, we all know we're going there. And for the ATR World title, Heyman Page finishes his story for the second time, defeating John Moxley at 35 minutes and 53 seconds. 9 out of 10. Ethan pick here. So Darby came back, but it was weird. They showed him at Mount Everest first, like the video, and you think, okay, here comes Darby down from the building.
Yep.
Nope, we got Bryan Danielson and Blue Panther mask first, then Darby shows up. It's like, okay, that was a little weird. You think maybe you should have. But I like the way the match ended, where he choked him over the ring.
Yep.
And by the way, Page is his own. He beat Moxley twice in Texas Death Match, so
Yeah.
he's 5-1 now. I think. Yeah, let's go with that. But Heyman Page went to 35 minutes. 9 out of 10. This was great. I don't get many death matches Ethan picks, but this is one.
There's a lot of storytelling in this one.
I mean, it's
which is nice.
It's not the Death Pain Invitational death match from earlier this year, but
that one was fan-fucking-tastic. Go check out Wrestling Sun for that one.
Regardless, let's round this out with
we got Evolution.
Yeah,
and
let's
then
do
we got
Evolution.
Anniversary.
And then we'll go back and follow up with these.
All right. Where the hell? Oh, here it is. I couldn't find my Evolution sheet for a minute. Women's Intercontinental match, triple threat match. Becky Lynch defeating Bayley Lyon for carry 16 minutes 25 seconds. Ethan pick 8 out of 10. This was fucking fantastic.
Yes, it was.
Spoiler: Lyon for carry is challenging for the title SummerSlam. She had actually really fun 2 out of 3 falls match with Bayley. But can we please move on after this feud?
Yeah, please.
Get new challengers.
Yes.
I know we're not doing something, but since we're talking about these two ladies, so basically they made it on Raw. Sorry, Sam, I'm spoiling this for everybody. So basically they're doing a no counts, no DQ match, no rules, street fight, whatever you want to call it. And if Laria loses, she can't challenge for the title anymore. Like that's her last chance. So that's pretty much saying I'm gonna regain the title, brother.
Maybe. You never know. You never know.
It's rare. It's rare when that happens.
You pull a Cody.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. That's I like where you're going there, Scott. NXT Women's Title on the line. JC Jr. to Jordan Grace. 10 minutes 28 seconds stays to Blake Monroe. Let's be honest, we all know that was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
6 out of 10 wasn't bad. Again, we'll get JC Jr. after. Women's title field war match. Judgment Day. Ricardo Dress, Roxanne Perez defeating Team Blonde of Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair. Soul Roca and Zarya, 2-belt Soul, by the way. And the Kabuki Warriors, 10 minutes 52 seconds. 7 out of 10. This is actually way better than I thought it was going to be. And they're slowly becoming best friends, guys.
Charlotte and Alexa are like the tag team I didn't know I needed.
Female team, hell no.
I love the shit they give each other, and it works so well, and it's getting Charlotte over, and which is weird to say because she's always been over, but like it's working. It's really working. It's crazy.
I like on SmackDown, they're like, "You look like a cheerleader," and Alexa's like, "Why do you think that?" And she's like, "Hello."
She comes out later with the pom poms. I'm like, all right.
That I will admit that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, 7 out of 10 is better than I thought. What was how much Tiffany Stratton retains over Trish Stratus? 8 minutes 37 seconds. 6 out of 10. This could have been a little bit better. Oh, by the way, did you notice her gear had the old fashioned women's title?
Yes, I did, and I was like, I love an homage. It made me so happy.
I actually never even noticed that until I think who was commentary? Was it Mike Colbert on that show for Evolution?
Yeah.
Well, I think Cole said like it's the old. I was like, oh,
yep.
Oh, that's clever. I didn't even notice that. Oh yeah, by the way, thank you, Trish.
Yes.
Okay,
yes. We always thank Trish.
No holds bar match. God damn it, got this one wrong. Well, I'll get to Naomi in a minute. Jake Hart, if he missed Money in the Bank, Naomi 11 minutes 15 seconds. Actually, this was better than I thought it was gonna be. I did like this better than WrestleMania. 7 out of 10. And Bianca special guest referee, by the way.
Yes.
I thought they were gonna do a lot more with her, kind of like, hey, like easy, and then like nothing, just a stare down. That was it.
Yep.
But I'll take it though. 21 Battle Royal. Set for Cure to beat Albafar, BFAB, Candice LeRae, Chelsea Green, Julia, Ivanel, Izzy Dame, Jay Parker, Connie Jordan, Lash Legend, who was my MVP of this match, by the way. Lola Vice, Max and Dupree, Meechin, Natalia, Nia Jax, Nikki Bella, Piper Niven, Tame Paxton, Slave Vega, 15 minutes 32 seconds, which also eliminated Legend. I love Way Bears, by the way. We go from to Pat McAfee's karate noises to Bear. It's like bouncy, bouncy,
We're going bouncy, bouncy. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, guys. I'm like,
Michael
stop
Cole,
helping
by
our
the way.
cause.
I gotta bring this up first. So her and Neil had a match on Raw as we're
Mhm.
recording this past Monday, but once this drops last Monday. And Corey was talking about Booker T. Oh, tell Booker T. And Michael's like, it's just creepy as hell. I'm like, bro, why you gotta call him out like that? But to be fair,
Yeah.
To be fair,
Yeah.
I Michael Cole should not give a fuck anymore.
It's so great. Ever since Vince left, he's been like a whole brand new man, and he's just, it's wonderful to see.
I just had to bring it because we're telling Fakir, but we didn't know because it's winner gets a title match at Clash in Paris, which that's official, by the way. And originally, I'm like, oh, women's world title, because obviously she's a Raw superstar. And then later in a press conference, she said she was gonna keep it like secret. And then I was like, nope, me and you are facing on Clash Pairs. So I was like, oh, okay. And main event, this was a Richie one-on-one match between Io Sky and Ripley for like 25 minutes of this match. Then Naomi's like, I'm coming. I'm like, oh shit, she's coming out. And she went at 26 minutes and 19 seconds. You deserve it.
And I want to bring back that when we did our pick show for this, did I or did I not say Naomi would lose, but she'd end up winning at the end of the show?
Yep.
Oh, you didn't make that connection.
I did. It worked
got
out because I won Evolution, but I don't know. It screamed Seth when he cashed in at Mania because he lost real early in the show to Randy in a phenomenal match, and then he ends up coming out later and wins the title. It just made it the parallels made a lot of sense. So I was like, you know what, I think that's gonna happen. And lo and behold, it did.
It was fucking awesome. You deserve it. And by this is an ETH pick, boy. 9 out of 10. This ruled.
Mm-hmm.
And Scott, like I said, he won that one. The only show to win this month in July.
Yep. The only one. Well, we'll talk about Slammiversary in a second, where I blew a 2-match lead.
Well, actually, we'll tell you now. I went 0-5 until the last 4 matches. Well, that's the world title, which we'll
The
get
system's
into.
rigged, boy.
Right? Pissed. Anyways, Slammiversary.
Scott cannot believe I went 0-5.
I was dumbfounded by this. I'm like, how is this possible? And it ends up winning. Son of a...
Somehow. Naga's title pre-show match. Al gets Brands, Ash, and Heather. Defeating the Inspiration of Cassidy, Jessica McKay, 8.5 minutes, 5 out of 10. This was our only Do Not Count match because if anyone new listeners, anything after recordings are not, they're in the garbage because it's just too much.
Yep.
Hometown Man, Cody Deaner, defeat Eric Young at 4 minutes 10 seconds, 3 out of 10. This did not need to be on the pre-show. The controversial match, I'll get to in a second. Josh Bishop, who looks like Sid Vicious and/or Dr. David Schultz. If you know, you know. Real one, Enzo Mori. And Selfa to defeat Jigsaw and Steve Macklin and Mantor at 3 minutes. This match went shorter than Enzo Mori's promo.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why? 3 out of 10. Yeah. Pre-show, main show, Ethan pick. Myself, Lady with Cedric Alexander, 14 minutes and 32 seconds. Tasha Steel's bar has the second best sell of the lumbar check, and she did in heels.
Right? Only right behind Candice LeRae's because
That's
nobody's touching that one. Nobody's touching that one. That was.
I would say my only nitpick with that, but I'm glad myself is okay, by the way, because if you've seen that video.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Well, some people were blaming the extras, like that was on the outside. So people don't know. So basically, it was his Secret Service, not Hervis. I think Cedric was on the outside too. And then Mustafa was going for scissors and it literally went boop right on his head.
Ow.
I'm like, and everybody's like, Jesus. And then
Yeah.
people were some fans were the IWC. Some were blaming the extras, and most of us like, nope, do not blame them one bit. It was me. I just went a little too fast than usual. All good. See you on Impact. I'm like, see, that's respectful.
Right?
8 out of 10. And also, Tosh Shields got banned, and then she came back. And I'm like, really? Like, but she did take that great lumbar check, like I said.
It's true. It's
And
worth
heels. I couldn't believe that in heels. I'm like, man. 8-man tag match system. Sam brought system up. Brian Myers, Eddie Harris, GDC, and Matt Cardona defeating Darkseid 6 minutes and 43 seconds. I should have known, being in New York, that they were going to bring the major players hometown. So, yeah. Indy Harwood defeating Tyson Blanchard 15 minutes 22 seconds. Actually, 7 out of 10. This was actually better than I thought it was going to be. I'm so glad I got this match wrong. Not going to lie.
Me too.
And
I'm so happy for Indy.
I love her finish name, the Hertz Donut.
Yep. Yeah.
Then after the match, Blanchard attacked Indy, and then GM Miller got attacked from Blanchard's well. So in storyline, Centio said, I'm indefinitely suspending Blanchard. NXT. Let's be honest here. Winner takes all match. Another match is controversy. I don't think it is, but the NXT Women's Champion JC Jane defeating TNA Naga and Muslim, which 12 minutes 40 seconds. 6 out of 10. And Scott, you were asking if this was clean. It kind of was, but kind of wasn't. So the end of the match, Masha had the virtual win, like referee's down.
Yeah.
JC Jane threw in the turnbuckle, but it wasn't exposed. It just hit first into it, and then she hit the rolling elbow for the win. I'm like, oh, damn. I like JC Jane, but I don't know. I feel like Masha could have been better personally, but I get it. Exhibition title match, my second Ethan pick, and this is my match of the show. Leon Slater defeating Moose at 15 minutes and 43 seconds. After the match, AJ Styles came out to get ready to fly his old teenage theme.
Yeah.
And Leon, by the way, he had no idea he was coming out. AJ was going to come out after his match, and you could see him like, "Oh my god, I'm one of the fans right now."
He was freaking out. It was just the pure joy of watching a young wrestler like freak out about obviously someone of AJ Styles' stature when it comes to TNA. It's very heartwarming. I watched him like freaking out and jumping around. I just couldn't help but smile. It was just it was great.
AJ coming out, that was it was great. But like I said, my match of the show here, 8 out of 10. And Leon Slater becomes the youngest X Division champion in TNA. He beats Amazing Red by a little over a year. Because
Wow.
Leon Slater's 20.
Mm.
I was like,
Still a baby. Still a baby.
He's younger than I am, Scott. This is TNA World Tag Title Ladder match. This one I actually got right somehow. Hardys become champs, defeating the champions Nimeth, First Class, and the Rascals. Trey Miguel was supposed to be in this match, but because of Trey Miguel, he had a what did he have? He had a hernia.
Yep.
He said he was going to do the match and then get the surgery after. But actually, I'm glad TNA pulled him from the show. I mean, I get it. It's a big show of the year. You don't want to miss it, but with a hernia, maybe you should sit this one out.
Yeah.
So Maureen's like, all right, I'll step it. And by poor AJ Francis. Well, I bookmarked Sean Ross. I mean, you can see where we wrote Sean Ross up. He's a good. I trust his stuff personally. AJ Francis went nuts first.
Yep.
In the ladder. I'm like, and
but he said he was fine. He said he was protected by something else, so he's good. We don't need to say what it was, but I think we can all infer what it was. But he's fine.
And Sean Ross, I was like, he went nutsack first in the ladder. I'm like, does Sam hack his Twitter? But 7 out of 10. And by the way, Bound for Glory is going to be in Lowell, Massachusetts.
Yes.
At the Tasanga Center.
Sanga's Arena. Yep.
Quick, acknowledge them. They're part of the bottom line. And Bully Ray, Bubba Ray, whatever you want to call him, comes out and issues. We're getting for one final time Team 3D versus the Hardys. I don't know if it's for the titles or not. They just said one more time. And by the way, it is the 25 year of the SummerSlam TLC match. So
makes sense.
I'm pretty excited for it all. I mean, hey, WWE's not doing. I'm surprised WWE wasn't doing it. So TNA's like, fuck it, we'll do it. And And the main, and by the way, I love the fan chant. Where is Devon?
Well, I did mention in my my TikTok on that he did confirm he will be there and he will be in that match. So
Yeah. And the main event, Trick Williams rotates the TNA World over Joe Hendry and Mike Santana, 13 minutes and 15 seconds. A lot of people are pissed. And by the way, I got to get this off my chest before I forget. Yes, we all picked Santana. I'm not as mad as a lot of people were. I get it. Why people are pissed because 2 NXT stars. I get it. I'll give it to Bound for Glory. Anything after Bound for Glory, like, it's just no. So, and one second, I'm getting a phone call, so I'm gonna go on mute for a second.
Okay. So my thoughts on the both major champions now being held by NXT stars. I remember we all talked about this a while back, and our good friend Mark obviously had his worries about this happening because the old ways of how WWE used to do stuff when they joined up with a group, they ended up just swarming them over and taking everything from them, and it didn't look good. I hope that this is the beginning of some type of, I'm hoping, an actual honest to goodness invasion type storyline. They tried to do it with WCW. Obviously, they didn't have half the firepower they should have. I feel like if like NWO, Goldberg, all the heavy hitters in WCW, if they would have come over, Flair as well, I feel like that invasion angle could have been something that we would be talking about in a very highlight for the rest of time. I feel like this should, I hope, be the beginning of something. I had hoped that we'd start seeing things this past Tuesday on NXT. We didn't, other than Santino coming out and saying he's challenging for the North American Championship. But whatever. It's I'm hoping that things just start to happen like that. Like Trick gets attacked or JC gets taken out, and just like I want a good invasion angle when it comes to wrestling. I just want it. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to do this. This puts everybody over in a sense. And it just, I feel like it could be a lot of fun. So hopefully, guys, if you're listening, do it.
Do it. Team TNA versus Team NXT Lethal Lockdown. Book it.
You could do it for their War Games, or if we're bringing back Super Brawl, as Sam put out on the TikTok earlier last week, that might also be another perfect time for it. Who knows? Just please give us something good. Obviously, we want TNA to get their titles back, but I'd love to see TNA take some NXT titles.
That's what, you know what's funny? I'm so glad you brought that up, Scott. Eddie Ever said the same fucking thing.
Take the NXT tag titles, take the North American Championship away from Soul, which would break my heart, but that's beside the point. Do it. Just do it. Do something. Yeah. Oh man, I just want a full takeover and just like literally bring takeover back just for this.
Yeah, I think we're leading up to something, especially with this rumored TV deal.
Yes, that's true
that they're
too.
working on, and I don't know if I don't know if WWE has a part in this. I don't know. I'm shocked Anthem's going to want to let go of them because that's like the foundation of their channel access.
But
yeah,
they need and deserve a bigger platform to play
on.
Oh,
absolutely. I absolutely agree with that.
By the way, they're doing the exact same story for Mike Santana as Joe Hendry from last year. Just copy and paste. And by the way, this match 6, I hate that ending was fucking garbage. I did not like that ending one bit.
So, Slammiversary was awesome. Again, I think I'm kind of like, let's see what happens. I don't know yet. Something's going on here. Whether WWE decides to buy them out, or we're something here. You can't ignore what's going on here,
right?
Especially with AJ Styles showing up. You don't let one of your big stars go over to yeah, he showed his face and whatnot. But somebody made a comment saying, what the hell was it? Oh, it was when NXT had happened last week. It was like, yes, it was a photo of The Undertaker confronting the TNA champion on NXT TV. And they go, show this to somebody in 2010 and they would be extremely confused.
Yep.
And now people are making jokes that Taker's got challenged for the TNA World Title.
Oh my God.
Please no.
So, Great American Bash was good. I don't really have anything to say on that personally. Evolution was good. I really liked it. I hope they do another show. The one thing I did notice is not about the show, but SmackDown. I thought SmackDown, the episode before Evolution, they would have ended with like a woman's brawl or a woman's match, and they did not. It was almost as if nothing was happening that weekend with Evolution. I forgot what the main event was, but I'm like, wait a minute, why wouldn't you end with like a segment with the women?
Right. Yeah. You watched the Raw after, because I know you're catching up. Have you watched the Raw after Evolution yet?
Hold on. Let me check. Yes.
You have, yeah. So the first hour of that Raw was all women's stuff.
Yep.
So I thought that was kind of cool.
And the last like 45, 50 minutes was the men.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That was the gauntlet match.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, there was that. I don't really. A lot of this is fresh in my mind because I had to watch all of these this week. So, All In was pretty solid. I know a lot of people are like, this is the best All In ever. It wasn't bad. I might have to go back and rewatch some of these matches.
You can officially say this is their WrestleMania now, by the way.
I would argue that.
I mean, it was their first big show like ever. So it makes sense that this would be that and I think like Double or Nothing would be their SummerSlam.
I also want to make note that this Hangman run, or this Hangman his win feels a lot more momentous than the first. Okay, the first one, it was like, hey, we planted the seed at the press conference, and now we're here, cool. And then it fell really flat, really quick because CM Punk was just signed and MJF was behind him. So you're like, all right, well, we're just building up to these other ones.
Yeah.
Whatever. This feels like, you know what it is? I think we have this conversation all the time. It's the faces who chase the belt. The chase is better than the win. And Hangman's the face here, but he almost feels like an anti-hero. Like he's not like a face.
Yeah.
And to me, this feels like you are going to be able to do way more. I know people are mad already. Oh, he's wrestling Moxley for the title already. I think Moxley's going to go on a hiatus for a minute.
Yep.
Come back for the Cincinnati show his face in Cincinnati, and then go relax. Because that man, like him a lot, has been the face of the company longer than anyone else.
Yep.
Or Darby screws him over.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I mean, Moxley's got a lot of enemies now, as you could tell from everybody who came out to help Hangman during the title match. So, somebody's going to take him out. It would be very poetic for Darby Allin to be the one to take out Moxley after what they did to him before, he obviously it was on purpose so he can go to do stuff for Mount Everest. But I think it'd be poetic for Darby to be the one to take out Moxley.
It's funny because they said everybody's banned from ringside, so technically Darby could be on the balcony, be like, I'm not ringside.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
He could pull a Sting and just stare at him. He did it with Claudio, so I mean, that All In. I like how by that the couple things like when Hay was about to come out, they thought they were gonna go for the heel tunnel, but the camera pans over to the babyface side, and he walks out that way, and he brought his old theme. I'm like, yeah, his old theme's back.
Yep.
But it was good time, and but that lady who whistled, holy shit, that was great. What was the other thing that was good? Oh, and when he took out the title belt, did you notice on the side plate it was still Bryan Danielson?
Yep.
All right, so that's what I had there. Yeah, Tony Storm arguably is becoming the best wrestler in the whole game right now. Like just everything about her.
That match ruled.
It was so good. Omega Okada was better than I think we all were. We were concerned with the AEW touch. Scott, I don't know if you watched.
No, I haven't watched it yet.
So this was definitely better than what we were expecting because we were expecting the American. I don't even want to say the AEW touch because you know what? Even WWE still, when the Japanese talent comes over, you're like, guys, what are you doing here? This doesn't resemble anything what you did prior.
The other 5 matches, the one at All In's probably my least favorite. It was still great. Don't get me wrong, but if I had to rate put them in order, that'd be like number 5 for me.
Yeah, that's fair. And who knows what they're gonna do with the next one. And then Slammiversary, a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I'm glad. I saw somebody say something on the video that I had saying that, oh, yes, TNA sucks now. It's been bad. They don't. And I'm like, dude, what are you watching? Who are you watching?
Yeah.
What tribe are you part of? Because I'll tell you right now, TNA's been bomb.
Yep.
But regardless, Scott, Ethan, what else do we have to say about these shows? I thought these solid summer shows, and we're not even
absolutely.
In the yet.
Yeah, it's been a fun summer so far to watch wrestling, and
we're over halfway done summer, buddy.
I know we still got more to go. Now we got, like you said, we talked about Clash of Paris coming at the end of next month. There's Forbidden Door, and I'm sure there's a whole lot more other things that are going to get tucked in there before school starts for the kids.
I do. I got the Fish G1. Star's got their tournament going. All Japan's got their tournament going at the end of August/September. Marigold's got theirs starting up soon.
So what you're saying is look out for a lot more Rising Sun episodes.
Probably, yeah. Oh yeah.
Probably. Yeah. I think, and I was on vacation. I didn't get to watch anything. I was supposed to do shorts, and I apologize, guys. Plans did not go as expected. So we're right back at it. Just keep following us on everything. But the fun doesn't. This is a fun summer so far. NXT, AEW, WWE, TNA. This might be the first summer. Hot take. This might be the first summer where all 3 companies have good content. And I know you'll be like, well, AEW's had great content, and WWE. Yeah, I remember that. Even when TNA and AEW were this and this, Vince was still running. And if I'm not mistaken, you and I watched Hell in a Cell at my house, and we were just like, oh, this is when I think they started doing the Red Cage, I think.
Yeah.
The McDonald's Playhouse.
So I think this is a summer we're getting everything. And we got, Bound for Glory's looking fire already. We have, like I said, Forbidden Door. We have SummerSlam minus Cardi B. Sorry, folks. And again, like we said, Super Brawl is being trademarked.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm excited. So I guess we got some time left. So let's just jump back to the future. No, we're gonna jump back a couple of weeks. I don't know. I just rewatched that first movie. That first movie was phenomenal. I mean, I think it's a perfect trilogy, but that's not for here. Regardless, Goldberg's last match, Saturday night's main event. Thoughts?
I think Ethan said it was his second longest match of his career.
Singles match.
Yeah, singles match, right. But, my God. I honestly expected this to be 3 minutes, a few spears, some chops, and then I didn't expect him to get choked out, to be honest. I also love the fact that he laughed at Gunther when he chopped him the first time. You saw the photo of Gunther's hand impressed into Goldberg's chest, and Goldberg went on an interview afterwards and said he felt terrible for laughing, but he expected it to hurt a lot more than it actually did. And I'm just like, well, shit, look at that. Gunther's actually protecting people with these chops. But just the way it honestly fit Goldberg. He chops him with his mightiest chop, and Goldberg just laughs it off. Because Goldberg's a machine. 50-something years old or not, he's still a machine, and he keeps coming. and I loved it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Apparently, Goldberg actually broke his hand afterwards. I saw it today. Sean Ross Sapp made a joke, but because he was patting himself on the back after having a good match. Of course, there were a lot of like potential rumors that kind of floated around because Seth Rollins had hurt himself during his match with LA Knight, which led to like an awkward finish because Seth was kind of just chilling in the corner with the doc looking at him, and you could see Seth go, "Let me finish this match," and then he literally stands up, he takes a BFT, and that was it. And then the match just kind of ends, and you can see how pissed off LA Knight was about it too. So it's like, was he legitimately hurt? And then you hear the thing like, "Oh no, this was just a cover up for a previous injury." I'm like, yeah, but that just made it look weird. And I'm also really kind of annoyed with NBC, and like, this is not Saturday night's main event, it's Saturday night's main commercials. That's really what this is. There's 8 million commercials, and it's like, you give me 5 minutes of wrestling. That's like, come on. Like, I get you're on NBC. Showcase the goddamn talent. We don't need, the ring is already covered in ads. Why do you need a million more?
Yeah, it's funny. I was watching. I watched it afterwards.
After commercial.
Hold on, where's my Peacock account? We're gonna do this really quickly.
Hey, you share your screen?
No, because that's copyright.
That's true. Yeah, can't show that stuff.
Hold on.
You
go ahead.
I'm just gonna be negative here for a second. Goldberg's a whiny bitch.
All right, Bret Hart.
Well, we found the Bret Hart fan.
We're gonna acknowledge
4 out of 10. God damn it!
I will say, well, it's when people made the run joke where Goldberg. I will say I did feel bad for Goldberg on like when he was doing a retirement speech, and he's like, "Nope,
yep, we're done." Yep, all the memes of Bret Hart being one shutting the power off. Yeah,
yeah, people make a joke with Bret Hart. Well, in that case, like in that situation, I don't fault him, but like he was talking about like it's like basically blaming like, oh, Cena, if you did that Cena, he wouldn't get cut off, and Taker. That's because you're a WCW guy, bro. But yeah, he broke Charles Robinson's rib. I'm like, no, not little Nate.
Seriously, like little Nate got his ass handed to him like
twice.
It's like, come on, this poor guy.
But Goldberg did apologize. He said he apologized to actually Gunther too, because when he laughed at, he said, I felt bad. I had to apologize to him.
Yeah.
To be fair, it was kind of funny because you just see Goldberg and he's like,
So what I was going to get to here is when I was watching it on Peacock, I watched the replay, and I think the replay had it after commercials. I want to say it was like an hour 30. And then I think once you got past all the fluff in between, because that's another thing. I'm a little bit of a rant. I know we're really running short for time, but when I'm running through these shows, I started doing the Ethan method if I'm playing catch up.
Yay.
There's so much fluff.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to add this. We're going to advertise that. We're going to advertise this. Oh, check, this is coming out. Oh, next pay-per-view. I'm just like, and I understand the ad thing, but it's like, okay, I got to watch you advertise the action figures for the third time on the show.
Yeah.
Like,
yep.
I think I was able to finish Saturday night's main event under an hour.
I watch it here in Canada. We have it on YouTube. We don't have Peacock. What the hell was I going? Oh, it's like they do the match and it's like commercial, and it's like we'll be right back because for Peacock it's on NBC's commercial, or sorry, NBC's commercial. Okay, we're back to the match. All right, back to commercial.
Yeah. Yep.
Fuck off.
Yeah, it felt like that. Like they go to commercial, they come back, we'd have a minute and a half of wrestling. Oh, we'll go back to commercial. It wasn't even that bad. Like, come on.
Yep.
It was like I watch on YouTube. I'm like, and then I get the YouTube ads. I'm like, okay, at least the YouTube ads are not too bad. But it's like I found during the US how much like they'll do stuff. It's like, okay, commercial. It's like, can you be like Homer on The Simpsons? It's so I can see why people start calling it Saturday Night's commercial.
Yeah.
Well, that's why a lot of people, and I would even say probably Scott with other thing. I know you watch Raw live for the most part.
So do I.
I do, yeah.
But like everything else, you're like, I'll just go back and watch it on DVR because I can fast forward through them.
Funny enough, and I've only done this once. I should do it more often. I just hate missing things right off the rip.
Yep.
I waited, or I was like late getting into Raw one week. I started at 20 minutes late. I got no commercials the whole time. It just skipped right to the next part. It didn't have any commercials. So I'm like,
Oh,
do I want to wait 20 minutes and just start it late? Or do I want to watch it live and then I can just play on my phone for 3 minutes while the commercial's on so I can see what's going on online? So it's a struggle.
You need to do one of those like we did back in the 90s where it's like, all right, commercial time. Except we didn't have a phone. That was when you ran to the bathroom and thought you.
Yep. Or you switch channels to the other show. That's how I used to watch Raw and Nitro back in the day.
Yeah, that was the different time. I was just thinking, even as a little kid, it was like watch a show, watch like Saturday morning cartoons.
Yep.
And commercial. All right, the four of us all have to go to the bathroom at the same time. 3 minutes. Let's go.
Yep.
Two things before we go. One, like with the Netflix thing, like here in Canada, Scott, do you get commercials or can you see what's happening during?
No, because I'm in America, so I get commercials. So I miss all the backstage segments, which is another reason why I go online, because some glorious bastards are always putting them on so I can watch all the ridiculous stuff that happens.
For Canada and international people, though, well, we can see the like interviews like up in the balcony and stuff.
Yep.
And it's why with the tape shows like SmackDown stuff, it like Scott was mentioned, like don't drop it, like because you know how with like Raw and Netflix, it's like, all right, live, like you watch live and then you gotta wait for the commercials.
Yeah,
after commercial. But when they upload, like, because if it's a tape episode, they're like, here's the full episode, and then I could get it done like half an hour, 40 minutes. It's like, ooh, and like I don't get to see commercials. I can be like, all right, here's the segments, matches. Yay, I'm done. Yep. I don't gotta worry about commercials. I hate that Netflix music, by the way. Do 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 do.
Oh yeah.
Because on NXT and with the CW, like they'll do that, and it's like, all right, time to hear the Netflix commercial music again. I'm like, fuck this.
All right, guys. Well, we're coming for time. Ethan, can you tell everyone where they can find you at?
All over. Not joking. You can follow me on Twitter as wrestling_fan_9. On here's ATR for the Japan stuff, which I've been trying to keep up with the G1, which I've been doing. So
I saw that. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And also the other Japan stuff. The Japan champion of Twitter. Gotta get that joke in there again. Follow me at bossroom.net, pwmedia.com, and Turnbuckle Times, and obviously on TR for everything. So yeah.
All right, and Scott, where can they find you at?
I can find me pretty much everywhere. Scotty J Stream. It's been a hectic summer, so I haven't been able to do my next interview for catching a view from above the ring. So maybe in the fall. But yeah, the next time we're doing Saturday Night's Main Event, I think the next one, I'm hoping it's not all the way in December, because I may be at that one live. So maybe there'll be another one in the fall.
I think there's one in Jersey coming up, but we can
is
talk
there?
about
Okay.
There. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Excellent. But yeah, that's it.
All right. And you guys can find me as the SOB official. I also handle the Bedlam Media account as media_Bedlam. We're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Guys, let's try to get us to like, I don't know, 450 by SummerSlam. I think that'd be really cool. Share with your friends, guys. Follow us, listen to this. Leave a comment. Tell people why Bedlam Media and Above the Ring is the podcast if you're choosing and why they should listen to us as well. The summer's not over, guys. SummerSlam this weekend. We're out of time. And as always, do not forget to join the Bedlam.
Thanks, guys.